why Boose saying, man, right now we in Houston, you know, nigga fucking with that Strictlyflames shit.
This is not gay. When I ain't got no cut, I'm natural. Natural.
We good, we roll.
Big I am. Stop playing.
Oh, yeah. Shit, welcome back to the Strictlyflames YouTube channel.
Hold on, my bad. Do I look at you or the camera?
Oh,
Count.
Alright.
Well, it really don't matter.
it don't matter what you looking
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at you like Vlad.
Gay.
Vlad too.
Yeah, man. We got a special guest back for another show with us. I am Cavassier.
I am.
I am, man.
Thursday, yeah. Sure.
What's the word, bro? What's been up?
Grinding, man, a lot. Grinding. Since the last time I talked to them, I had 2 kids, I think. I'm gonna say one. Yeah. So I just been grinding, bro. Just trying to perfect my craft, but also like understand the business of my craft. You know what I'm saying?
But what is it like when it comes to perfecting your craft? What is something that you like mainly focus on right now?
Man, really like when I say perfecting my craft is understanding like the process of the studio. Like you don't just go in the studio not really knowing your process because it can really throw everything you got off. If you just go in there just like, I don't know, like, cause I can rap good, people like my family like, man, but you just go in there, my partner like, man, you just go in there and kill it. I'm like, nah, it's a whole process to it. I gotta go in, make sure that I'm in that mode, make sure that the beat I want is there, the lyrics I want is there, and I don't, if I get there and I got a beat in my mind, and I tell my producer to put it on, I know within the first 10 seconds, oh no, this ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the next one. So just understanding that process. So I'm growing, man. So that, cause I've been in front of a lot of big producers now.
Yeah.
Being on my label and stuff, and like Jbotv, and those type of cats, they want you to like know, like get in the booth and just throw a random beat on and just know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So learning that process.
So how is that though? Like I know a lot of artists, they like to punch in and shit like that, and I agree with you because a lot of, like I said, a lot of artists, they go in the studio and it's like they on chill time, like they in there smoking with the guys, chilling, and then they probably don't come out the studio with 1 or 2 songs. Like it's just chilling, like they hanging out basically.
Yeah. I mean me, I don't smoke, so obviously I don't really want to smoke in my room because it does mess with your vocal cords, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But you know, everybody's studio presence is different. Like mine, I like to go in there. I like the lights to be off, like completely. Every time they walk in my studio, so they like, we already know who in here because I want the lights off. I pray before I start rapping. I pray, just you know, I believe in Jesus, so I know that He really give me everything I need. So, in my studio, I just go in, man. Like I said, pray, turn the lights off, and I really get to it. You know what I'm saying? And punching in, my bad, you said punching in. The more and more I start doing music, I'll be punching in like a mother. Why? Because sometimes how you wrote it, and you might get in your vibe might be, you like, ooh, let me punch this in. And I want to give my listeners, my family, my fans, them every piece of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So if I'm saying lie down in the cell, I don't want to just say lie down because I'm breathing so hard from the last part I said. Nah, hey, let me punch it in. I'm gonna lie down in the cell so I can give it to them. You know what I'm saying? So punching in, I'm for it, I'm not against it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe I said it wrong. Like, I don't think it's nothing wrong with punching in, but it's a lot of artists when they punching in, it's all off the top. Like they don't have nothing written down, they don't have a song idea, nothing. It's just however they feel.
However they feel. And I do that sometimes. But in my opinion, this ain't no disrespect to no other artists, y'all do how y'all wanna do it. But in my opinion, you'll find yourself saying the same thing as you said before, maybe 5 songs ago. Like I even hear it with some of the bigger artists. I ain't gonna say no names, but like you listen to some of these songs and it's like you can take one song and put on this other song beat and it might go perfectly with it because they talking about the same exact thing. And you know, you eat how you eat, but I just look at it like I'm trying to give you something different, man. I want to let you feel. It might all sound like pain and prosperity, but this song I might talk about this struggle, and this song You know what I'm saying? I feel like they run out of stuff when you just constantly just going, okay. Jump off a plane, now hop off a plane. Okay, well, how about playing jump off a plane? Okay, what comes? You know what I'm saying? Then that's when you start hearing these so-called mumble rappers because they really not even saying that in some of them parts that you like, I don't know what he said right there.
Because they don't know what to say.
Fact. I done seen interviews with artists or rappers they're like, what you said right there? They like, I don't even know. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And then the lyric people just put whatever they put whatever makes sense right there. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to make sense, man, whenever I rap.
Yeah, what can we expect, in the future, next few weeks, months, to a year from you?
You asked me just last time, I ain't really had no real answer, but I just dropped a song called Plain Jane. It's on all platforms. Any major platform is out on there. Just look at IAMCOURVOISIER and just look up Plain Jane. That's a song I've been working on for a little, not a little minute, but like something I really care about. It's a good song.
Yeah.
But I'm planning on dropping an EP at the end of this month. My birthday is July 27th. You know what I'm saying? So I want to kind of drop something just like, even if I just drop a song on my birthday, even if I just drop 2-3 songs, you know what I'm saying? I want to drop something so that people can like hear what I've been working on, but I also see my growth, man. I've been growing, bro. I really have. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Okay, when it comes to growth, like, what is it? Something that you constantly want to keep getting better at. As an artist, it don't even have to be music specifically. As an artist, as a man, as a family man, all of that.
I want to always be walking in purpose, no matter what. Sometimes you can get beside yourself because it's easy in this industry that we in to get beside yourself. Start talking about stuff that you ain't never did, ain't never seen, ain't never been around, because that's what the people want to hear. I always want to be in my purpose. Yeah. My purpose is like, I'm the Hopes of the Hood. That's what I call myself. That's what my Instagram name is. IAMCOURVOISIER. You see it in the bio, Hopes of the Hood. And I mean that when I say it. I want to always be the Hopes of the Hood. Hopes of the people that don't really, I may be the only Jesus that they hear. And what I mean by, I talk about Jesus in my music all the time. I may be the only one that they get to hear, so I always want to do that. So that's what I really mean by growth. Because the deeper you get into the industry, the more people you meet, and the more that it's more cooler to go with what everybody else doing than it is to talk about what you talking about. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Wes?
What's up with you, man? Man.
Nah, I got a question, bro.
Anytime.
Now, you always say you hope to the hood, bro, but so many rappers, like, they lose their life in the hood, bro. Like, why would you want to be the hope for the hood? Like, you know what I'm saying? The hood usually turn on people. The hood really not there for you whenever you really need them and that support system. So why you feel like you want to be the hope of the hood, bro?
Well, I look at it like this. I grew up with nothing, right? I had a mama, my daddy been locked up in prison, and I ain't never really have at one time I had a godfather, but before I had a godfather, I ain't really have nobody that I could look up to that was actually striving for something more than just some swingers on their car. Mm-hmm. So what I want when I say the Hopes of the Hood is, my first time seeing a Rolls Royce in my life was, besides TV, was when I seen Jay Prince. And when I seen it was obtainable. Because at first I just wanted the Buick, the Sabre with the swing. I wanted the Cadillac. I wanted 72 Cutlass with swingers on it because that's all I saw. Thanks. Then when I saw the Rolls Royce, I'm like, oh, where you from? Jay Prince, you feel what? Oh, where I'm from? Ah, man, that's obtainable. That's what I mean, the Hopes of the Hood. I want them to see that it's obtainable to live a life where you make a bunch of money without doing nothing illegal. It's obtainable to be married and have all your kids be by your baby mama who is also your wife, because that's what it is with me. Mm-hmm. It's obtainable. And I got every excuse just like everybody else. My mama had me. At the age of 18, she had 3 kids. My daddy, I didn't meet him until I was 24 years old. I done been in jail. I done been here and there. But guess what? You still see who I am today. And that's what I mean. I want to give them hope that this is obtainable for all of us. So like, that's what I mean, hope. And I also understand that your hood, somebody even said the hood is usually where you die at, like, for these rappers. I ain't saying that I'm gonna do it differently than anybody else, but I do it my way. I understand there's also boundaries you gotta keep. I understand that I love my people, but it's beef that ain't got nothing to do with me sometimes. So I keep my visits short. I keep my things short. Like I went to the hood the day before yesterday. When I was out there, I'm gonna show my love. I'ma still stand 10. Ain't can't nobody check me or charge me up by nothing. I'm a man at the end of the day. But I also understand it's okay to burn out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be out there all day to show love. That's what be wrong with a lot of these rappers. No disrespect to any of them RP, any rapper that's died in their own hood. But they trust the hood too much instead of trusting them and understand that everybody not on the same thing you on. I'm talking about from family. I'm gonna say this, from family to friends to people that are in your close circle. You can't trust everybody, but you can trust yourself and understand enough to know like it's okay, man. Like after the club, it's okay to go home before 2 o'clock when it closed. Cause you don't want to be in those situations. Cause at the end of the day, what are you doing it for? Are you doing it to leave a legacy that I died and they knew who I was? Or you want to be 85 years old with plaques on your wall and your grandkids can ask you, dang, what that mean? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing it for. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm the host of the hood. Yeah.
We know that you are from Fifth Ward. What's just something that just sticks out of Fifth Ward that's just make Fifth Ward who is Fifth Ward? Like, you know, if you can explain that to somebody that's from a different area. Yeah,
I'm gonna say my biggest, when I think of Fifth Ward, I think of loyalty and danger. And I know that sound like them two words that don't really like, go together, but like we so loyal where we from to the people that's loyal to us, but it can get dangerous whenever it get dangerous. You get what I'm saying? Like you never gonna see nobody shoot like a murder. Somebody killed their homeboy just because either the loyalty was broken or something happened in between it. But other than that, like people always, my wife's right. Let's take her for instance. She from the country, like she from Palestine, Texas. And after that, Houston, we just dangerous to them. They like, man, I'm talking about from 1960 to Greens Point to Homestead to Acres, we just straight dangerous. So her parents just tell us stuff like, don't drive at night in that area. Don't stop in the red lights. So you gonna risk your daughter going to the red light and killed because you afraid somebody might do something to you. But in reality, I'm not saying that those type of people aren't in Fifth Ward, but those type of people anywhere.
Right.
So, but as a whole, man, when I think of Fifth Ward, like I said, I think of loyalty, love, and it can get dangerous in anywhere. We not nobody to play with, but we somebody you want on your side because I'm gonna say me, right? I'm gonna represent what I mean for Fifth Ward. I'm loyal, I love you. I'm gonna make sure if I got a shirt on my back and you need it, I give you my shirt on my back, and maybe we can both figure out how we can both stay warm. But also, once you show me that you are a person, I might even give you a chance because who am I not to give a chance? But God did. But after you then severed that string or whatever that kept us connected, it's dead at that point. Like, you know, I ain't gonna speak bad on your name. You can speak bad on my name, and I'm still keep striving and winning. That's what I mean. So that's what Fifth Ward represents to me, man. Who I am. You know what I'm saying? People that don't know, you know, everybody got their own opinion of it. Just like Chicago. You know, to people that we watch these video clippings and these news articles, they just killing. They gonna show you what they want to show you, so that you can have a mindset of these people. Man, these people, it's people out there that love who they are. That's like I got a song coming out about rappers, and it's like the media show rappers on this level, but they don't show you the kids you love. You know what I'm saying? The hood you fed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
the media just praise rappers too much anyway.
Yeah, for real. Treat them like God.
Yeah.
It's a regular person who just so happen to rap, and then some of them can't even rap. They got somebody that can rap behind them. They just look good, got the sound. So I mean, rappers get praised every day, and that's coming from an actual rapper, right? That's why I always tell Jbotv and J-Lo, these like some of my close people. I'm like, man, I'm an artist. They like, who you want to do a feature with? I'm like, Justin Bieber. Like, man, you gonna do it? I'm like, man, because it's bigger than just doing something to fit in. You doing something that you love.
Yeah, about to say some people just do it just to fit in.
To do it just to fit in.
Cool.
And I know some people like, I feel like King Von, God rest his soul, but was he the best rapper? Nah, but I feel like he had stories to tell. And it's a negative side to it. Them stories could have caused somebody to go do something they ain't got no business doing. All them stories could also show somebody like, man, you know what? I don't really want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's pros and cons to it. So it's just up to the rapper.
I was lost.
You good? I got a question. So we were talking in the background a little bit. We said you said that you signed your deal almost a year ago.
Tomorrow. I think
tomorrow?
it's a year. Yeah.
Damn. So how that's been like?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. It's been a roller coaster, but it's worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's been some time where I'm like, I'll be mad, angry. There's been some times that I'll be crying tears of joy.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm coming up on a year, man. It's a blessing because where I was last year, I'm not there no more.
No, I mean,
Right.
I definitely see you screaming your record label
Facts.
all day, every day.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and the what I love about it is like a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Behind closed doors, me and my wife may get into an argument, but that ain't nobody else's business. And so I hate rappers that every time it's an issue with their label or even with their girl or whoever it is, it's always everybody
gotta
business.
talk, yeah,
Because then
yeah.
what happens is once they fix it, we already got our perception on them.
Facts.
That's why when me and my wife get into it, I'm never gonna run to my mama because I know my
Right.
mama gonna have what she gonna have my back. But then when I'm over it, she not gonna be over it maybe.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So with this label, man, it's been a ride, man, and it's positive and it's pros and cons. I ain't gonna never say positive or negative. It's been pros and cons, and some of the cons have been because of me.
Can you give us some of the pros?
Okay, pros.
of you,
Okay,
of your situation, bro.
gotcha. So some of the pros of my situation is I've seen things that probably would have took some people 10 years to see in my year being on the contract. Like, I mean, positive things, like been on the same show with Rick Ross. Same show, been in the same room, not just like in the same way you can see a person, but like able to have one-on-one conversation with people like Jazzy Faye. And if anybody know who Jazzy Faye is, he got over 150 hits in the industry. Like, these dudes are like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? I done seen things and been around things and also been able to see what could be for my deal. And then I'm even going to the cons, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's some cons?
Some of the cons is like, you never, I don't care who you are, if you really want to be great, you never gonna feel like that you being treated the way you're supposed to. I don't care who you are.
Right.
You can be signed to a deal where they paying you $10 million a year and you can do whatever you want. It's always gonna be something, right? So that's why I said some of the cons on me. Like my mindset was when I come in, I'm so hard, right? I'm a beast, man. Man, it should have been took off, man. But in reality, like I said to myself, have I put the work in? I've been putting work in, don't get me wrong. But like, you ever heard Eric Thomas say, once you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
Yeah.
Like, it have been times I spent time on Fortnite when I could have been writing music. I'm trying to learn how to play Call of Duty. Being somebody that getting beat in Madden when I could have been writing some music, right? I always set my schedule. My kids,
But before you say that, like you also need time to
for sure. But then it's like this.
to make the music.
If
Like,
you go look on your phone and you on Instagram, and I understand that's some of our business, right? We all got businesses with Instagram, but you find yourself looking at something that don't pertain to nothing to you winning.
Fact.
That's what it's about. Like,
Fact.
if you are where you are in your life and you not where you want to be, and that's anybody. I don't care who you are. A bomb, a millionaire, Donald Trump is not where he want to be at. So, and you can sit back and look at some time when you like, I could have been doing that. I could have had my fun time too, but I spend more fun time than I did working. So I'm not gonna be where I want to be. And like I said, I equivalent everything to God, Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm not gonna reward. He's not gonna reward you for something that you're not putting your everything into, man. You really gotta do that. And so that's a big con to being signed. It's like you gotta see yourself, and that's one of my biggest flaws. I feel like I wasn't able to see myself because I realized how nice of a person I am, but also like I love everybody, but also I can rap, also I can perform good.
Yeah, you believe in yourself?
I believe in myself, but then it's believing. Then what am I putting behind it? I can't expect for nobody to push me with everything they got in them. When I ain't giving them, I'm noticeably not giving them everything I got. So man, and I'm gonna say this to these rappers out here signing these deals, or that want to sign these deals, or that's in these deals, right? If you want to sign a deal, make sure that you know what you're doing when you sign the deal. Like, make sure you understand, like, it ain't gonna be perfect, but what are you gonna do with that? Make sure you have, it's like this, make sure you have your plan together, right? I'm gonna sign this deal, I'm gonna get connected with these people, we finna win together, but then I know what I have to do, because it's still your dream. You know You know what I mean? I love my label, but it's still I'm still IAMCOURVOISIer. I'm just BSGG.
Right.
But I'm still IAMCOURVOISIer. I'm still my own marketing, so that when I'm done with my contract, I can look at the progression, and I can be like, either I can stay as a partner, or I can move on. But it's the relationship there is like still
Right.
good. And a lot of these rappers, man, they getting these deals, and they like, ah, man, I never get in a 360 deal. And they look up, they've been rapping 9 years, and they did nothing with their career except rap to their mama now.
But what's wrong with a 360 deal, bro?
I don't think nothing wrong with a 360 deal. I think every deal, whether a 360 deal or a partnership, is what you make it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be signed to a 360 deal and blow up from that 360 deal. There's people that done did it. Like, I seen Rod Wave first contract with Alamo Records. They had that boy in a 360 deal, and we always portrayed that 360 is bad, but in reality, like, what do you have to put behind yourself? And then
Right.
can you put yourself the same place this label can put yourself? Man, the chances are, nah. And then somebody just decide to wake up one day in the morning, I'm finna make Strictlyflames, whatever, a label.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know nothing about music. Not saying you don't. Not saying y'all don't. I'm just saying, like, a person that don't know nothing about music can't just wake up and do that just because you got $1 million behind you. But then, like, my label, right? They've been doing it for a while, and they got the money too. They might not be as big as a CMG, but that's our job. I feel like my job is to make my label bigger than a CMG. You know what I'm saying? Once I blow, people gonna want to come over here, and I may not be signed to them no more, but I'm tied in. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like these artists need to just humble themselves a little more. And also, some artists, like, you are too big for a 360 deal. Like a guy like DDG, like that's somebody I like. And he's a YouTuber.
Well, you don't need a deal.
When you don't need a deal, you better not sign a 360 deal. But sometimes you need it. Like me, I ain't saying I'm on a 360 deal. That's nobody else's business. But I needed my label when I got them. Not to learn how to rap, not to learn how to do shows, but it was the extra knowledge that I needed. Like going to school, I know how to do I know my ABCs by the time I got to whatever grade. But I still had to go to high school because there was still more knowledge for me to learn. Same thing in the music game, man. Same thing in the media game. I don't care how good you are with a camera. And that's what I like about y'all, because I'm always seeing y'all working on progressing y'all craft. Because you gotta realize you never know it all.
For sure. I heard you talk about, you said there's just some stuff that labels can do that artists can't do. You know what I'm saying? Earlier this week, we seen that clip of Boose and
Yung Bleu.
Yung Bleu, yeah. Boose and Yung Bleu, they're going at it, had like a little, not a little fleet, but Boose said some shit on Vlad TV about that. Said Yung Bleu came out and said that he signed a $9 million deal with, I think, Empire, yes, with Empire. He signed a $9 million deal with Empire, and he went to go get Boose $100,000. Right?
Yeah.
As a rapper, you see that, you know how contracts and shit work. But before that, I want to ask you about that. We want to make sure you remember that.
Yeah.
But before that, Yung Bleu was signed to Boose.
He was signed. Was he signed? Like actually signed, or was he just?
He was signed to Boose.
Like paperwork.
Okay. Signed to Boose LLC is a clip that said that Boose saying they even tried to forge him to sign over his company, but you need two signatures for that. You feel me?
Oh, okay, so that changed the story.
It was like Boose brother and Yung Bleu was trying to get Yung Bleu signed over and out of the contract of Boose, whatever him signed to Boose, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but Boose came out and talked about how that he did not get no money out of Yung Bleu YouTube checks, all his shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he was signed. Yung Bleu was signed in the 360 deal, but Boose let him get all the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whenever it came back, whenever Boose was shot,
They tried.
he tried to come back and I don't know if they thought Boose was gone or whatever, but you know they tried to
undermine him in the sense.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? X him out and go sign this big deal, which that's exactly what they did. They actually did that. You know what I'm saying? So, how you feel about that? Because, like I said, you said that sometimes there's stuff that labels
can do that artists can't.
But that artists can't do.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, you gave me a lot more information than I did. That's another thing. Media be capping. Like, they give you what they want you to see. So, in the beginning, my thoughts were, Boose, if you ain't put no money into this man don't owe you nothing. So, when he come with 100,000 cash, untaxed dollars, thank you. That's all you should say. But then, you were signing me. My opinion still stand a little bit like that. It still should be just thank you. But sometimes, like when I say that artists can't do stuff that labels can, like, Blue wouldn't have been able to get in the situation that he was in at the time before Boose Yung, he wouldn't have been able to get on Vlad.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
That's one of the biggest platforms in the world, honestly.
Facts.
Police, we found out police be watching that Vlad TV show, like that Vlad TV. So you got the police and the people watching you artists. So to get put on there, that's big. That's just
and to get big, like you know.
And to get big, and you can say what you want. It was partially because of Vlad.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of because of Vlad.
It was.
Yeah, so
it's not. You gotta understand, on Vlad TV, it's not a video that's gonna flop.
Yeah, facts. That's exactly. I just sit down and watch people. I'm like, I don't even know who this dude is.
Yeah.
So, man, that's tough. I feel like grimy people do grimy things, but then also, I don't know the inside story. He could, like, just like I didn't know nothing about. I knew how to rap. I knew how to go to the studio, get the beats, and make stuff make sense and make it be real. But I didn't know, like, about the contracts. I didn't know, like, about, like, doing shows and how to even book a show in California when you're in Texas and you don't know nobody out there. How do we get on these platforms, right? What my label did. Maybe Blue didn't know how to do some of this stuff but Boosie helped him do it. So then you gotta give your flowers, and I really feel like in my heart that he gotta apologize, and sometimes you gotta apologize and get stuff clear, because sometimes that's all a person want to hear is like.
But I just want to say this. Remember, he gave him $100,000. Yeah. And he signed a $9 million contract. So. Yeah.
But my thing is, people hear $9 million.
I wanted you to talk about
that. It's just like the NFL, right? You might sign a $100 million contract. Your sign-on bonus might only be, and I'm saying only be, and it's a big number, but your sign-on bonus might only be $15 million. But you signed $100 million, right? Nobody account what you got in your life, right? He signed a $9 million contract. That means his sign-on bonus probably $750 or at the most $1.5 million, right? Because he wasn't signing Boosie at the time that he signed a $9 million deal, right? We don't know who he owed. We don't know what he had to do, and then a lot of that money in the beginning, which I learned, which I had to learn was that's supposed to go to promoting you and working on other projects. So, what if he got $750, right? And he gave his mama $250. That's my mama. This person been there, but I also gave my manager $100. I gave him $50, and I had to give this person that loaned in the hood. One of my lawyer people that loaned me money when I ain't have it. I gave him some change, but I also had to give me a place to stay. And now I'm left. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm left with $450. Like, we gotta put it in perspective. And I give you $100K out of my $450, meaning I just got $350 now. Like, you don't really know how much he got or how much he had to put in. So really, I think it's a blessing, bro, because your manager don't get that. Your manager don't usually get $100K. They get.
But how much do the label usually get if you getting?
But the thing is, was he signed to Boosie when he signed that new one? You get what I'm saying? If he want to sign to Boosie, then Boosie has no rights to nothing. That really was just some love money he sent. But when he signed to Boosie, he got Boosie way more than $100,000. It's like me. My contract may be smaller than a Blue guy, but if Rapper Like called me today and they want to sign me for $10 million, I'm probably gonna give my label $1 million,
right?
And 1.5
to get out,
and not even just to get out. It's like they might be like, oh, it's only $45,000 to get out. I'm showing love, so when I leave, it ain't no bad blood. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, because I appreciate it, because I probably wouldn't have been seen as fast, or seen it all if it had not been for the platforms that you put me on. So I feel like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like Blue, man, you gotta give.
Crazy.
He forged the signature. You forged my signature, I'm finna take you to court and get way more than $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
While I was shot.
I feel like we also gotta give his brother some blame.
Yeah, and that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying Boose Blue don't get Blue trash for what it if he allowed it.
The brother probably was probably the one calling on the shot.
Facts. Yeah, he shot.
What if the brother in the beginning was the one that even connected him with Boose?
He was.
So maybe it was like they have a relationship. Boose, you got a relationship with him, but me and him actually like we locked in. Like,
I'm the label.
Yeah, I'm saying, but like I work up under the label. What if I work up under the label? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you get paid off that. But I'm the label now.
Boosie breaking you off.
Yeah, he was grimy then. That means he was trying to take it off for himself. Boosie got to kill him. No, Boosie got to go off him, man. Your brother, man. I'm sorry. Nah, okay. You know how Boosie rock. Nah, he out of line.
Nah, take him to court. Because everything else was...
You got to take him to court. It ain't personal, it's business. I love you. I'm going to see you at the family. You ain't hug you, but you got to get sued today. I don't know, man. These artists, these new artists, I'm gonna be honest, they different, man. They focus, they'll double cross people to get money. I never do that. And I ain't just saying it because it's me. I know me. Mm-hmm. I never double cross you for no money because I know what I've been broke. You know what I'm saying? I know what not having money and loyalty can do for you. Loyalty can feed you. Money and loyalty can sometimes take you places where money can't.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So these new rappers, man, if y'all watch this, man, y'all say, man, y'all gotta relax a little bit, man. For real. And love the people that's connected to you.
So I heard before we was live and shit, you said the rap game fake.
Yeah, fake.
How you feel? Like, can you elaborate on that?
Man, what I seen a year ago when I was just fresh in, and what I thought is completely not what I think now. These cats is fake. Like, a lot of these rappers really don't live the life they talking about. Not killers. A lot of them can't even rap. They got somebody behind the scenes rapping for them. And a lot of them only good in certain places because of the people that they got with them. Yeah. This rap game is so fake, man. It is, man. I'm talking about even the labels. Don't get me wrong, it ain't just the rap, it's the labels. Labels too, a lot of these labels is fake. See, I'm with a real one though, you know what I'm saying? I got a real relationship with my label. It's more than just rap. But a lot of these labels is fake, man. Like,
I see you talking about rappers, but I don't know how long ago was it when you got introduced to Kirko Bangz? He pulled you to the side?
It was a year ago. Yeah, in like a couple weeks.
Yeah, so what happened with that situation?
Man, and I ain't even gonna shoot no shot. It's just like people say a lot. They say they're gonna do a lot and then don't. Cause sometimes, then I'm gonna say it like this, right? Cause what's for me is for me. A lot of times, cats be in a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like something looks so good in a moment. Like oh, that sound good. Oh, that look good. Oh man, I gotta do a song with this dude. But then when they come to their senses, it's not that you weren't good. They just feel like they got bigger stuff to do. And so, I ain't got no not relationship with Kirko Bangz. I ain't really got no relationship with Kirko Bangz. It's all love. He keep winning, I'm gonna keep winning on my side. You know, it ain't nothing like, it really ain't nothing at all. We're supposed to have a song together. Not saying we're not gonna have a song together, but it ain't happened yet. So, but everybody got their own reasons. And then, like I said, people feel how they feel. People move how they move. The biggest thing about it is just always stay you. So that when people do something that make you feel a type of way, you still be you. You know what I'm saying? When you being fake, it's like, if I was being fake, I would have did some stuff that I ain't had no business doing in a lot of situations I've been in. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been hungry, my kids have been hungry, and I could have went and boom, hit some licks, I did this. But instead, hey, I'm gonna just sell these shoes. I'm gonna sell this shirt I got, sell this hat that I got that costs this much money, and my kids gonna get fed. Because at the end of the day, have I ever did, whatever yeah. But is that me now? Nah, man. So be you, man. So that means when people do me wrong, I'm me, and I'm willing to accept them for who they is. You can't come around me, and we can't be boom, because then one day I'm gonna be at the top, and then everybody gonna say they had a part in that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And me being me, I'm gonna be able to say no, they didn't. They didn't. I'm gonna be able to tell you exactly what they did, and there ain't no malice in it. It's all love, keep winning, but you did not do what you saying you did. You know what I'm saying? So me and Kirko Bangz, we ain't got no bad relationship. He still hit me up on the gram sometime. I still hit him up on the gram sometime. It's just that song that we was supposed to make never got made, so I'm not even gonna bring it up no more because at the end of the day, just like you may feel like you don't need me, I don't need you either. It's all love, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You cat weird.
We talked about this on the podcast, but this is like
Shout out to Strictlyflames podcast.
Yeah, straightforward.
No cap, straightforward podcast.
It was about Rick Ross, so yeah, we talk. It's some news shit. We're gonna ask you some news shit.
Oh.
What's his name? Taxstone came out and said something about
Oh, yeah.
Rick Ross being.
You know who Taxstone is?
I heard of him, but I don't know who he is.
Taxstone is the person who shot. He was a dude who had a podcast. Okay. He is the person who shot Troy Ave.
Okay, he in jail?
He in jail right now, and he just tweeting some shit. You know how niggas in jail tweet.
Yeah.
So he tweeted and he was saying how Rick Ross lied for 2 years, tried to say he wasn't a CO. And he also was saying that the reason why Vlad got his ass beat because got jumped by Rick Ross and is because he the one who broke the story, which I never heard that. I never knew that Vlad broke the story.
I know it either, but I know about the CO stuff.
It sound about right.
It does sound alright.
Vlad the Feds. I think you should have Vlad to get on there. What should you say when you're on these stages? Man, I'm gonna stop you there. That's stupid. Man, you can be a CEO and still a gangster. That's your day job. That's how I look at it.
What if CEOs will punch your stupid ass?
I'm saying, what if he not that type of CEO?
Exactly. No,
you know what I'm saying? I know some CEOs helping the people out.
Yes.
Now some CEOs when I ain't have, they give you more than one trade when you only supposed to have one trade.
Yeah.
So that don't mean I'm not no hustler, no gangster. That just mean I got a day job. So you telling me I can't be no gangster because I work at McDonald's? No, I'm just trying to get this money. I know people who got real 9-to-5s to cover up something. That don't mean they not. Nah, man, that's what's wrong with the industry, man. They want you lame because people really want to say they hate 9-to-5.
You lame because you went to go try some shit out.
Even if you worked there for 5 years.
You went to get some money.
You went to get some money.
You lame. You know what they really want to say?
You worked for some.
You lame because you're not in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you ain't crash out.
Because you ain't crash out. You need to start crashing out. Like what him and Gilly got going on. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah, that's
they going back and forth. That's old head beef. Gilly talking about, like, you can't embarrass me by telling me I bought a cow. What? How much money that cow worth?
Bro, we in Texas right now, bro. When that man said you brought a cow,
we like,
bro, I'm like,
oh,
what?
Yeah, that's smart.
Nigga, we want a cow. Nigga, we want some land to get a cow. What the fuck are you talking about?
Because you know they just say stuff that they want it to sound funny. That man got, like, I noticed, and I like getting them podcasts, $1 million worth of game. Yeah. But guess what? That man is worth way more than the podcast, way more than him and Wallow put together. And I love them two niggas, especially Wallow.
We trying to get some land, bro.
Come on, man.
And put a cow.
People don't see the value of that because they not from where we from, right? Yeah. We out here with some trees and some land, and we know the taxes go down when you put the cow.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Also, and then if you don't know it, for them listening, he bought a breeding animal, meaning that animal right there is gonna make him money for years to come. And their kids gonna make him money for years.
And he put it on his land.
On his land.
That's gonna take all taxes for his.
So now his house is on the cheap.
Now he gonna make more money.
That's stupid, man. Him being a CEO, man, I don't know.
You making fun of a nigga making more money, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna be honest. If they say he was a police officer, that's different. I'm gonna just be honest. And I got friends that's police officers, but they also not gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying you can't be a police and a gangster, but it's like them two don't work together. You can't say my dream is to be a thug, but also be the person that put thugs in jail.
They work together sometimes.
They work together sometimes, for sure. I ain't nothing, for sure. But I'm saying, if you're a police officer, you're arresting people. You can't tell me you on the block selling dope. Why? Because it just don't correlate. And now you what we scared, what these type of people in this lifestyle don't really like be around. But a CO, that's a security guard.
Yeah. Fact.
People get it twisted, like, and that's why a lot of them COs be acting like I done been in the cell, and the CO acting like he a police. CO, you just supposed to be here to security. I don't even know if that's a real word. All you do is open and close these gates and give us food, and make sure that we don't make sure they don't get in no trouble in there. That's a CO, bro. He get out, and when he take that suit off, COs, if y'all see this, once you take this suit off, you are a regular nigga.
Bro, if you a CO, you doing time too.
Hey, somebody just said that. I think you said that. You doing time too.
Yeah, you doing time too, bro. Yeah, for real.
You doing time, man.
You just going home.
He's going home. But then you gotta get it right in the morning and go prepare to do it.
Yeah.
Go in jail.
Facts.
Come on, man.
It's still jail, bro.
Still jail. Cause you can't even have your phone in there in some of them. And that's wild to me, like.
Exactly.
Like, nah.
Exactly, bro.
Man, that's crazy, man. Rick Ross, man, to me, he a prime example of letting your craft make other ways for you. Now he, I don't know if y'all know how many wing stops he own, how many checkers he own.
But I mean, I don't know how many he said, but he had enough to give his son one.
Like, I know for sure. I've seen this probably like 5-6 years ago where he was like he owned over 20. I'm just saying that's 5-6 years ago. He probably owned 100 now. Like, and that's all off rap money. You know what I'm saying? So and out his endeavors. So man, these cats out here, man, they want you to crash shot, man. J-Lo, they want you to crash shot. J-Bo, they want y'all to go to the Super Bowl game, and
being gangster means too much to these niggas. That's right.
It means too much, and then like I always tell the young rappers, stop rapping my stuff you ain't living, because what's gonna happen is somebody gonna want to test it. They gonna want to test it out.
Yeah, that's what was happening to Youngboy when he first came in.
And no disrespect to Youngboy.
Every time he was going to the mall, somebody was trying.
Somebody gonna fight you because you talk about it too much.
Every time.
You think Youngboy like that?
Huh?
I don't even think about it at this point.
It's too late now. He already sold it. You think he like that, J-Bo? Yep. Mm-hmm. He might see this. I can squabble though.
You know, Trump, we
talking about I ain't gonna watch it right now. I'm telling you though.
Bossy trying to have one of them conversations.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of these rappers, man, like you be like, bro, come on, like what I seen the post, they said they put guns down. It was a dude holding on to the gate while another dude pulling his legs trying to beat him up. Yeah, they took away our guns. A lot of y'all niggas would be just like that dude on the gate holding on for dear life. Anybody can pull the trigger, man. That stuff lame, man.
We was talking about COs.
Have you ever dealt with a CO?
A couple of them.
They basically going, being going to jail, bro.
Man, you know what? I don't glorify jail at all. Like, jail is for the birds. It's for people that don't.
For busters.
It's for busters, and I believe that every crime that people in jail for don't deserve to go to jail. In my opinion.
Nah, for sure.
There's a lot of people in there right now innocent, truly innocent. There's a lot of people in there who are not innocent. And there's a lot of people getting treated better than people who are, and who are in there for stuff that's not legal. So, but yeah, I done deal with some COs, man. I had this one lady CO, man. I don't know what her problem was. Every time she came in the morning, she just wake us up way earlier than we supposed to, because you already can wake up at 3:45 to eat breakfast. She wake up at 2. When it get 10:30, was time to cut the lights out and get in the bed.
You gotta be it.
She was dead. She treated us like we wasn't humans no more because you had made a mistake. And that's another. If any of you CLs listening, man, a person already got to be in their cell. You get to go home, even if you feel like you're in jail too. But you still get to go home to churches, Popeyes, or whatever food you decide to get, whatever bed you decide to lay in, whatever toilets you want to go in with privacy. A lot of these people don't get none of that. This lady tried to give me a masturbation case because I put my towel up while I was using the bathroom. Cause she can. She feel like she can. It ain't right, man. And I had one come in calling everybody the B word. I'm like, we grown men. And I can look at him and tell that if we was in the streets, you wouldn't even dare bet your eyes to call me not my name. But once you go to jail, you're no longer a person anymore. And that's a big problem with the system. And once you go to jail, they treat you like you don't even. It's a law that says now you're owned by the state. And that right there is like, to me, is just like
What's
trash.
crazy is say you're innocent until proven.
It's cap. You are guilty.
Until proven.
You are guilty until, especially, and I'm gonna say this, and I ain't even into I ain't no racist at all. Y'all know that. But as a black man, you are guilty until proven guilty. That's what it's all about. They want to prove you guilty. You can look them in their eyes. They can have all the facts in front of them. I might not catch you for that, but I'm gonna catch you for something else. Now we put you on. Now what they doing? They putting people on pretrial probation, even when they got the evidence that you shouldn't even be fighting this case. But on this pretrial, guess what I'm gonna do? You gonna get in trouble. That's gonna make the case even better.
Yep.
So to these young men out here, man, white, black, green, and blue, stop falling victim to the system, man. These people do not care at all. These people move how they want to move, man, and it's sad. I had CEOs call me things. I'm like, man, why you talking to me like that? I'm still a man, even though I'm in this orange or whatever color these people, whatever color they in. Why am I treated less than a human being? You treat me worse than the dog. Y'all treat the dogs. They already got to eat the crap in there.
Food, hell yeah.
The food. They already got to be treated like their number is their name don't matter. The number is what matters. You can forget how to spell your name as long as you remember how to say them. Whatever, however many digits that is. And it sucks to me, man, because my daddy been in jail. I never got a chance to even meet my dad until I was 24. Not saying it wasn't because of his mistakes, but it's people that are free, that are in our world government, in high leadership that have done not just way worse. They have, man, it's crazy. And I feel like the only way we can stop that is like for everybody to realize, like, man, like they enjoy when we smoke each other. They enjoy when we beefing, cause then like y'all ain't speak on this, but we spoke on Boose, and y'all see what they said about Queso Daddy, how Queso Daddy was going against him, and Boose is a wild dude, but he's speaking facts. I'm gonna get you to go against your son so we can lock him up. Then we're gonna let you out on time serve. His boys gonna come smoke you, and then we're gonna be able to get them in jail. They loving it. He's what he say. They laughing over beer and shots.
We're gonna get in, man.
That's a fact, man. I done heard like conversations like on the internet, honestly. Like you hear cops saying stuff like the freak. Like they when they was getting in NBA, what was it called? Like Operation
Never Free Again.
Yeah, Never Free. Come on, why is my freedom a joke to you?
Never free, like some slave shit.
Come on, man. And it's big. If you see any videos in these what's some things called older pictures where we can see what slavery was looking like or whatever we can see. Like they was chained up. They were like this. They were moved. Do y'all know these jails get paid a certain amount of money for each inmate? And you see how like you assigned for a deal right here and now they letting you go out of state. It's like they bidding on these inmates. Let me get him. Let me get them. Bring him over here. Like you can do a crime in Texas and then be in Oklahoma.
Yep.
Like slave, like what the freak? Man, they on this bus, chained up, and I get it. Everybody make mistakes. And I'm really big on let's do the right thing. But I'm also big on like that person didn't deserve that punishment. They put a God power in their hands these days. Like the government, like I'm God. Yeah. Watch this. I can give you the death penalty. Who are you to tell me I want to live and die? Not saying that some people didn't make a mistake. But none of us get exactly what we deserve when we talk about in reality. All of us have done some things that we know we shouldn't have been doing, and we know that we got out free.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't judge nobody. That's why I tell people don't judge me, don't judge J-Lo, don't judge Jbotv, because you don't know nothing about the backstory. All you know is what they give you. I didn't know nothing about the Young Bleu situation except what this part I had seen on social media, and I felt like Blue was wrong. But then come to find out, I feel like Boose was just talking trash and he was wrong. But then come to find out it's deeper than that. And so that's when I gotta give my respect and apology to Boose. Like, oh, I had no idea. And that Blue, you did that, you wrong. That's the same thing they do with us in them courts. I done sat in front of the judge and seen the person with the same exact case I got. Bun be this right here, and then my bun be right here. He don't care that I got kids. He don't care that I've been married since I've been 20 years old. He don't care that I played college football. He don't care that I love my mama and that I escaped the poverty when I got my chance to change my life. Nah, he just care about when you're in front of me, I'm finna make an example out of you. So I tell these young cats, man, just move with caution, man. It's so dangerous out here, man. And what you say in these interviews, for real, man. Right, the part 2 on that.
Nah, yeah. You got a question? I got some more questions I want to ask. Niggas just keep talking.
Wow, man, it's a fire. Y'all spitting in here. It's strictly flames for real.
Strictly flames for real.
So we had did an interview with Zilla Fatu. He just got out of jail. He went to jail whenever he was.
That baby boy right there, man.
Yeah, whenever he was 16.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he had got 10 years in jail. And he just got out. We just did an interview. If y'all didn't, make sure y'all check that interview out. But I seen that you had, you've been commenting on a lot of this shit like that. And interview too. You commented on the interview on YouTube. He was just talking in his interviews. He was just talking about how it was in jail for him. You know what I'm saying? He said that his first day in jail, somebody had got raped. One of the little somebody got raped, like the kids, like the younger, the younger kids got raped and shit. And he was just talking about how his first time in jail, prison. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
How was that? Do you have any how you felt whenever you was in there, in jail? What was your first, your first time?
My first thought was, you don't know how to react, right? Like I can fight. Real, I'm good. I'm a fair to be able to protect myself. But you see the movies. You know what I'm saying? You see the videos online. You like, so you go in expecting a certain thing. So then they may create a reaction for you to move. So when I went in the first time, I ain't want to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I ain't talking to none of you cats. I ain't coming there with no attitude. I just came in there on 10. Like really, I already know what be happening on the movie. They be opening the gates, people be coming through. They get, you ain't finna catch me slipping. Man, I went there. That's foolish. And cause you go in there, you meet people who are just. Jail taught me that I'm no better than nobody. Just because I made it out the hood, just because I got married young, and my wife is also my baby mama. I'm still no better than nobody. Cause when I was in that orange, guess what? We all ate at the same time. We all went to sleep at the same time. So, jail just taught me that, man. When I first went in, first thing happened to me was, dude asked me, was I blood? Cause when I went in, and first of all, Harris County trash. But when I went in, I had some Jordans on, some Jordan 1s, the champagne Jordan, red, gray, and white. Right? Dude asked me, you a dog? When I first walked in, man, I'm like, nah, I'm me. And he respected it. But like I said, my whole mindset was like, I'm gonna show him I ain't the one. Don't play with me. But then I started to realize, man, people that need you, and you need them. It was nice why, you talk. Don't cry in jail. Don't cry in jail. But when you be who you are, man, it was nice. I cried because I miss my kids. I miss my wife. I cried, bro. I might get under my cover and cry silently, but I remember some of the older cats like, man, don't be afraid to cry in here, man. We all in the same place. We all got the same feelings. Mm-hmm. I just became old school. I just became numb to it. I've been going to jail since I was 15. How old are you now? I'm 68. I'm like, God dang, you still making them mistakes? Because once they get you in the system, if your mindset don't change, they ready to get you back. That's just what it is. No matter what. So jail just taught me, bro. You're not better than nobody, but also don't ever block yourself off from being a blessing to somebody because people be needing you. Like when I was in there, people needed me. And I didn't realize until I left the first time. I got bundled out and I'm leaving them cats dang, they happy I'm going home, but it's you think you leave us, dog? And I'm like, yeah, this jail, boy, get out my face.
Mm-hmm. See, that was something kind of whenever I was asking Zilla, bro, I was like, do you understand how it felt for your people who needed you at home?
Yeah. Whenever
you was in jail, you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
You the glue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You don't know your position.
You don't know your position exactly, bro. You don't know your position until you go and then you start to figure out. You oh shit, without me, it's kind of like it's kind of like a wake up. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, like what if I was dead?
Yeah.
Like, you know
and
what I'm
then I
saying?
also look at it like this, like it also let me see like, cause I kept like talking to my wife like, baby, I'm in here. You tripping? You crying on the phone? I don't want to hear you crying right now, baby. Cause I gotta, when you get out the phone, I gotta still go back to this tank. I gotta go back to this cell. I gotta go back and eat this bull crap. I gotta go in
She
here.
in hell too.
But she was dealing with something. She probably was dealing with worse than I was dealing with on the cool, because I'm a man. I can stand 10 in front of any man.
Nah,
she got to function without her man. With my kid. At that time I had one son, I had one kid. Now I got 3. Shout out to my kids, but she had to do all of that on her own now. And he started figuring out like, Daddy, not here. Like what? And when he came to see me for the first time and I see him through that glass, man, I was like, my whole world was crushed. He been on the glass. He want to hug his daddy. I want to hug my son. I like, never again. There's nothing in this world that's worth being away from your family, being away from your freedom, being away from people that you love, so you can be a help to them and they can be a help to you, man. Jail is not. It's not cool, man. I don't have nightmares because I pray, but I have thoughts. It's certain songs I don't listen to. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing them in jail. I ain't trying to hear them. My wife already know if a certain song come on, she run to the thing, and it's traumatic. Y'all know what PTSD is.
Right.
I have PTSD. When I hear certain songs, I be in the grocery store. If the song come on, I gotta plug my ears up like a kid and because I don't want the memories to keep coming to my head. Like, that was one of the darkest days of my life. It's also one of the darkest, the times I was able to see the light in who I am and in my situation. So,
see, whenever I went to jail,
yeah,
man, it was alarming, a wake up.
Yeah.
With me, bro, I learned so much.
Facts.
Like, I just learned so much, bro. Like, I felt like I always said, bro, I don't never want to go to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always said that. But seriously, I felt like I really needed them 40 days in jail, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't moving crazy, but I still had to understand, like, I can be doing 40 years in this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, is it worth
so,
is what I'm got going on worth
I learned, I can say from my experience that I learned way more than what I did lose not being out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because that was my first time. But you know, if I would keep going, I would lose a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My wife was like, "You talking different."
Mm-hmm.
Like, you sound different. I'm like, man, what you mean? I'm just, but you gotta, you adapting to your habitat. You know what I'm saying? It was times like my vision got way better when I got out of jail. Cause I'm watching everything moving.
Yes.
And while you got to, you be like, I gotta watch everything moving.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta watch when the commissary people coming through. You know, like, they come through. They not waking you up for commissary. They just like, hey, if you up and what call your name more than a certain amount of time, you just lost your food. You gotta be hungry. I learned what, like, I hate niggas can share spreads in jail, but to get home and don't even want to like collab with their partners on doing something big on ways to progress both of them. But in jail, you sitting at the table with that slicing them down the middle, them noodle sandwich, them noodle pizzas, and you, man, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, fact.
I said, man, why everybody get to jail get so crafty? Niggas making boudin balls in there, with hot Cheetos and noodles. I'm like, we in the free world, we out here doing nothing. They out here doing nothing. Tattoos. Some of the best artists in the world learn once they get in there. I'm like, but you at home, you feel like you can't do nothing else. So like, no, man. Some people need it.
It's because they just keep going back. They don't learn. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that's I'm be honest, I don't know
like
how.
It had a list come out. Man, how many rappers was in jail?
Yeah, I saw a lot.
It was like 40 rappers.
Crazy, bro.
It was just in jail with no bond that can't get out.
Yep. We ain't just talking about the Young Thug gun. We talking about like Casanova.
Yeah.
People forgetting about Casanova. He been there with almost 2 years now.
Facts.
It's crazy, man.
Facts.
Larry Hoover, all them cats. But I'm talking like even today's rappers, man. These boys going to jail like Youngboy just beat a Fed case. Only got one more case to beat.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But just still on the jail stuff.
Yeah.
28 YSL members.
Yeah.
28 YSL members just went
RICO.
to jail.
RICO charge.
Called a RICO charge, state RICO charge, not federal.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of difference on that.
They coming home one day. About 75.
You feel me? Yeah. So, but YSL is big, bro. YSL is Gunna,
Young Thug.
Young Thug.
Had Lil Key, got
Lil
R.I.C.O.
Key, which he didn't go to jail.
Yeah, he didn't go to jail.
That's wild.
That's wild. Then he died though. Like he died like a couple days after they went to
He
jail.
died like 2 days later. Yeah, he probably was just fucking sipping and going crazy. Didn't know what happened. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He probably just couldn't. You know how you said in the record deal, sometimes it just be.
Yeah.
You don't know. Like they gave you that check and now you gotta do that, and then now they just they dollar feeding you, or not you, but you know what I'm saying. They probably dollar feeding you, and then they probably just for you to just pay your shit. Now they gone.
Yeah.
He could have been some shit. Like,
I'm not
saying that.
Thug could have been bigger than just his label
yeah.
on it. Young Thug could have been like a big brother. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You pause it real quick.
You want to pause?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my phone.
Yeah.
Let's check on my wife. I heard that thing.
That's my phone.
I had that mother on outside. Tripping.
You said what?
I had that mother on silent.
Miles Bridges.
Bob is an idiot.
Yeah, but nah, you good.
Damn.
I'm gonna try to get back to it real. So I just want to talk about this Young Thug shit. Oh yeah, we definitely okay. So Young Thug is in jail and all that, bro. How you feel about that these people who's reach a goal of yours and still is in the streets to try to prove a point to people who is also trying to get to that same goal of them?
It's stupid. I'm a big YSL. I love Gunna. I love Young Thug. All them cats. Even I like Lil Key. It's a bunch of people that got on that label, but it's like most people, right, growing up, right, they sell drugs. Oh, my grandma went to jail for drugs, went to prison for drugs. That's how, I know about it. They do it to get to a certain point, right?
Fact.
It's only so you can win, to get to your win, or to take care of your family.
Right.
But once you no longer have to do that, then you just doing it being a crash. I'm just being honest.
Facts.
Free to YSL, remember, but tell me why are we still in the streets?
Why are we still in the streets?
And then it's also like, I get it. Like, he not YSL, but like, it's like Dolph when Dolph died. Like RP, Dolph, and I'm like, why was you so comfortable that you would go to a place you know that you got ops, first of all, but you bigger. Not bigger than your hood, but you bigger than that same mindset you used to have. Like Young Thug, and you bigger than that mindset. So y'all cats just doing something. You just doing it, like you said, to prove, I'm still here. Or some of them, like, I ain't trying to bring up Miles Bridges, but like, I heard some of his raps, and he talking about flipping a pack to win when you just got almost off for what, $178 million contract? These cats doing it for these images. And now look, and I'm always a positive person, but I done seen some of these police reports and these governor reports on the YSL case. It's a real thing. It ain't no on Gunna and them. It ain't no like how NBA's the one he just beat. Like he could beat him. The gun charges. They talking about been watching me for 9 years and murders and wiretap, like this stuff. They always say, as far as I heard, whenever they go for a RICO, they already got the evidence is already there. Yeah. They're not even gonna charge no RICO or even come in.
Which is now they already got everything. Which is now they know that they ain't gotta give you niggas no bond because they know that we gonna win this case. So there's no way we gonna fuck you niggas ain't get no bond.
Yeah, so y'all can get out and burn out. Yeah, I know y'all gonna. Dang, it's sad, man. It's just like, what's the reasoning behind it? I don't know. What's the reason behind doing all the extra stuff when you got it? You got it.
Young
Thug got it.
Yes.
Like I heard that they like the first some years he had never made a dime off Gunna, and Gunna was rich by then. He let Gunna have his own money, and then when time came, he said he already know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Like we brought like this, like they give each other Rolls Royce for their birthdays. What are you still doing it for? Now look at you.
Right.
Now your kids got to be without their daddy for however long or forever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's more important, I guess.
It was a black nurse was trying to bring in drugs into the what was it?
Gunners?
Into the jail.
Yeah, to the jail, the downtown jail, and she was a nurse. She was a nurse, but somebody confronted her, and she dropped the bag and ran. And like a month later, she got caught in like Mississippi, and they sent her back out to Atlanta, Georgia. And they said that Gunna was on the list of the people who were supposed to get some of the drugs, or was on her list as one of the patients. How you feel about that? That maybe, allegedly, that he's still trying to get.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some money.
Trying to get. I mean, he not trying. How he gonna get some money?
Facts.
What's the money he gonna see?
Yeah, you trying to get high. Like, it show you what these rappers really be. A lot of these rappers is addicts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all remember that Lil Gotti interview. Was he talking to Vlad or somebody? Like, he got some perks.
Smile.
I want a perk. Hey, you want some perk? He's like, nah, I don't want no perk. Like as if he's talking about gum.
Yeah.
And he like, man, he's like, you gonna be able to function? Are you gonna be okay for the interview? Come on, man, I ain't no addict. You acting like an addict. And a lot of them do them perks and do all that stuff because it's a trend. So, I mean, I feel like they just, everything, that's why it goes back to what me and J-Lo was talking about. The rap game is fake.
Trying to be gangster.
It's trying to be gangster. It's fake. Not saying Thug not gangster or he is. Not saying Gunna not or he is.
But do we have to prove it?
They're trying to maintain it.
Oh, come on, man.
Keep proving it.
They're trying to prove it, bro.
Well, he said it's because he wore the dress, so.
You said what?
We said it's because he wore the dress.
He's trying to prove he got
You gotta go ask but yeah, we're talking about
kind of paid away, man.
NBA Youngboy just beat his case.
Ooh, congratulations. For real. No, I don't want to see nobody in jail. For real.
Mm-hmm.
But now you got a fresh start. You got one more.
He got one more. Yeah, he got one more case.
I believe you can beat. I pray that he beat it, but then move on. Like you able to see what a lot of cats don't get to see yet.
Like if you could give Youngboy some
Advice.
game right now, just some advice, bro. What would you tell him right now?
I say you made it. You made it. You in a position that he dreamed of his whole life. Being able to get what he want, take care of who he want, and be good. You have a fan base that stick behind you like they better than the Beehive. I'm just be honest. He got the best fan base besides the Beehive, and probably more than it. Like, don't disappoint your fans. Don't disappoint your kids. You got 8 of them. Like, bro, you good. You made it, man. You made it. Don't let nobody play you out your position, because I don't care who it is. That's all they want you to do is play you out your position. Cats want to be in your position. This morning I was OG. That's OG in there, Louis Vuitton. I was a 2-time. I don't know if y'all know who 2-time is. But that's 2-time.
Yeah, I've been seeing him a lot lately.
Yeah, he just signed rap a lot, right? I seen a video of him. It's an old video, right? He a dog too. But he was talking about that. He was talking down on Moneybag Yo, because Moneybag Yo was like, man, I ain't trying to do all that, like robbing and, like beating up the DJs to play their music and stuff like that. Like, man, we good. Hey, we ain't got to do all that. He was like, man, that's what's wrong with people. Put some people in your corner that want to see you win, even if they not winning. I ain't gonna never put my partner in a predicament to win because it's the coolest. Nah, bro. J-Lo, you wanna? Okay, bet. Let's just win together, man. You ain't gotta go crash out. Yeah. I don't feel like you're not gangster because you don't shoot or rob people. And that's really, anybody can do that. I know some weak people that robbed and shot people. That don't mean they hard. What's hard is like shit doing, having that financial piece, having your mama good, man. That's a young boy. You got it, man. You won. You won. You really deserve Grammys. You really do this. You one of the most played artists in the world on YouTube, and just in general, man. You win. You good. Chill. Come home. Beat this other case. Come home and then be with your kids every day. Travel. Go make this music. He said he told the lawyer if all goes well, what is his plan? He's like, I want to do a tour. Do your tour, man. You gonna sell out wherever you go. You say what?
First stop Chicago.
First stop Chicago. Ooh.
Let's talk about that.
I don't know about that.
Let's talk about that.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm OTF. I'm sorry. I'm dating up finna get it right here. I'm OTF. I like Dirk, man. I like him a lot. I like Youngboy too. I just choose Dirk over Youngboy. That ain't my beef, but if I had to, yeah, OTF. What'd you think?
That ain't my beef, so I'm gonna listen to both of them.
Yeah, fact. I'm gonna listen to
neither one of them ain't gonna. I don't give a fuck if neither one of them don't fuck with me because
yeah, fact.
So that's just that on that.
So, what you think about that though?
They beef?
No, Youngboy say his first stop is Chicago.
Oh, he said that.
Yes.
Ain't shit gonna happen.
It's stupid.
But yeah,
And
it's
it's ticket
stupid.
sales.
It's stupid if you even do try something. Like
It's ticket sales. You know what I'm saying? It's. Man, I don't know, man.
And 600 Breezy came out today and said, when he do come, make sure he bring Quando Rondo and Lil Tim.
Oh yeah, that'll be dumb.
For real?
Yes.
Wow.
If I'm gonna be honest, I believe that Youngboy doing that is stupid. Cause he can get him or somebody, a lot of people killed. Cause there's some people who don't care. I'm just be honest. There's some people that's gonna shoot that will shoot it up.
If Quando Rondo go
go to Chicago, chances are he won't make it back. Chances are it gonna be an issue.
it's gonna be
Even if it's just outside the concert.
facts.
I done seen that before with people buses and
They gonna be sold out.
sold out. Probably by Dirk. He probably buy every seat. Buy every seat and it'd be
OTF in the front.
OTF in the building. Number OTF in the building.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy. Security gonna have to be crazy. My thing is, I don't think that's his beef. Everybody, y'all might have a different opinion on it. That's not really Youngboy beef.
He made it his.
He made it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like he was crashing out. Like beef when you started bringing up Boose name, you brought up.
You got out of jail type shit. Like, what?
But then you weren't even out. You was in that house somewhere.
Yeah.
Put up. Well, can't nobody touch you? Come on, bro. That's to me. It's like kind of lame. It's lame. It's lame. You start making a bunch of songs, a bunch of this, a bunch of that. You don't even need the clout.
That was distasteful.
Well, what do you think he was just trying to have Quando back?
Yeah. And I understand that.
No, he wanted
to do that.
He wanted to go at Lil Durk, the dude who raised him. I ain't gonna say too much.
I ain't gonna say too much.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna start using it. I ain't gonna say too much. Yeah, you ain't trying to even start something. I ain't gonna say too much. Yeah. Hey, what you just say? He raised him?
I ain't saying no more, man.
Dirk Yo, a different breed. I ain't gonna get into these two Glow Game members. Dirk Yo, one of the best, greatest Chicago rappers ever, to me. But
Understood.
I think Youngboy I think he crashed out. I think he just had an opinion on something he had. I get you having Quando Rondo back, but like, I think it was besides that. I think it was just, I think he just liked the beef.
Nah, he was in that beef though.
You think because he NBA?
I mean, just because we ain't gonna talk about it on camera. It's just too much.
What, the situation and what happened?
Yeah, leading up to it with Asian Dog.
Man, we all know, bro.
Oh yeah, because they say.
Asian Dog, they swap basically. That's what it looked like.
So you think it's a beef about a girl? But Vaughn made it seem like it wasn't really no beef. I think Vaughn felt like this nigga ain't really gangster like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Vaughn was trying to low key.
Trolling him.
Yeah, he low key was trolling NBA Youngboy.
Cause he had said one time in the thing, like, man, if that nigga on live.
Yeah, he on live.
I'm just
That
saying.
nigga got cap in his right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he took the camera. He did say that.
But they said Vaughn was actually on that.
I know facts.
Yeah. That's what we heard. That's the first thing I heard. That was what somebody told me while they was introducing me to his music. Like, this nigga got 4 bodies. That nigga really on that. I'm like, okay. Oh, okay.
Now listen to it.
I want to ask you something.
Just got out.
Oh, how much? He got out with 3 bodies and 2 attempts. You ain't even in there on them type of charges if you ain't do something. If you ain't have something to do with it. He beat it, man. He was blessed. He beat it then.
That's true. But this is a different subject, bro. There's been a lot of viral shit going on, bro. Like that making people put their 2 cents in. You know, make people say, well, they would do this, they would do that, they would do this. Well, he should have did this, she should have did that. Why she didn't do this? But it was a clip going around maybe like a couple weeks ago of a baby dad of a girl who had 3 kids or 4 kids, and he only brought his kid food. And when the video first started, she said, "Look, he always pulling up. Yeah, she finna expose him. He always doing this, only bringing 1 kid food. You know what I'm saying? But how do you feel about him only bringing 1 kid food, which we know that your baby mama, okay, which is your wife of 3 kids.
For sure, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But just how you feel of just you looking in and out onto that, not of what you would do. How you feel about what he did?
I got brothers in his situation, so I'm be honest with you. I'm completely against everything she talking about.
Mm-hmm.
She just want to say something. She did exactly what she wanted to do, go viral.
Yes.
She ain't talking about nothing in that video. She ain't making no valid points in the world. I'm gonna say this: I ain't had no daddy growing up.
Mm-hmm.
His daddy bringing him a sandwich. With burger, fries, and a drink. That's his daddy. His daddy can do that for him.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was in that situation, my brother came.
I wanted to ask you that because I understand that because some people they don't really actually go through that, like that they have a step pops, like they had different. They daddy was different from their brothers, and you know what I'm saying. Some people don't go through some shit like that.
Yeah, facts.
But how would you feel as a kid seeing your brother have McDonald's and you don't?
You know, as a kid, you think like a kid, I'm gonna be sad because I want McDonald's. It don't matter if he came with Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
If we got Wendy's and he got McDonald's, I'm gonna want McDonald's. That's just a kid.
Facts.
That's why I say he isn't wrong. Because if he hadn't brought his kid nothing, he'd be a deadbeat.
Yeah.
But because I bring my kid something and not your kid something, now I'm trash.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you can win that. But from my perspective, like I said, she trash. I mean, I don't mean like that. I'm saying like she didn't make no sense. She didn't make no kind of sense. Because she wasn't even being respectful when she was talking to the man.
Right.
She was saying something like, "Respect my other kid." If I was in this situation and I don't have it, you know, because we don't know what their father has.
Right.
What if I only got enough for my kid?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to figure something out. If that meal cost me $8 from McDonald's and you got 3 kids, I might go get 2 4-for-4s. I'm just saying, 4-for-4 on Wendy, split the burgers in half, break everything down. I don't have to do that.
At all.
Because in the day, that one that got my last name and my blood in his veins, and just because your other baby dads ain't doing it, don't mean I gotta take their place. If they together, that's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
Like you being with your girl, and she got 2 kids that's not yours, and then 1 kid that is yours, and you come home, then you'll trash that father trash. But we not together, and then as the video saying, they don't even have no good relationship.
Facts.
So I'm coming over here out of my way, my son. Well, you know, nobody ever give you the backstory. The daddy probably told the son. You know, that somebody asked, "Why don't you bring me McDonald's, Daddy? I want McDonald's." All right, you know what? I'm gonna bring my son McDonald's. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't obligated to do nothing for them other kids. morally, I would have did something for him. But if I ain't got it, I'm not gonna not give it to my kid so that the other kids can be mad. I'm sorry. She handled that totally wrong though. You can't expose me for being a good daddy.
No, fact. Yeah, there is also a clip going around. It's also, this shit always feel like it's set up, bro. Like now that J-Lo just be pointing this shit out to me, you like, man, that shit set up, bro. That shit set up. I be like, man, this shit is fucking set up now.
I know you told me that one time. I like, no, what? Like,
It's because of this nigga, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Bro. I don't be looking at shit as no motherfucking setup, nigga.
He be pinpoint. Look at the leg. She was ready to fall.
Yeah, that nigga said, man, that shit set up.
What was set up though? J-Lo eyes.
Yeah, J-Lo. What was the other one?
So it's a girl birthday. She has a birthday dinner.
I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so
she trash.
Birthday dinner. I guess she invited all her friends. It's 18 friends, so they say. But she is mad at her boyfriend because he didn't pay for her food and her 18 friends.
How do you feel?
I mean, I damn sure ain't paying for her 18.
Why though? Why you ain't paying for 18?
What you mean, why? Look, unless we all gonna be in the bed.
J-Lo say, I'll pay for the food, I would get with the food.
We having a 19, so.
Hey, it's facts though. Like, come on, man. It's different if I'm like, I'm paying for everybody. So he told her that in the beginning, and the check came out kind of thick. He said, nah, dude, he out of line.
Yeah, he out of line for that.
But if your girl just tell you, girl, I'm going here tonight and I'm getting some dinner for my birthday. Y'all can come if y'all want to. Y'all come show some love.
Your dinner. You probably planned this and everything. Like,
that mean
I'm really playing for me to pay for this shit? Nah, that don't even sound right.
It don't make sense though. Why I gotta pay for 18 people dinner? I probably don't even like your friends.
9 times out of 10, I don't.
But you know what it is? That's different from the kid. From the kid, morally you wrong for. Morally you should. I would give the other kids food. These 18 grown women.
Fuck them 18 people.
Yeah, that's just. That's what time I'm on.
Yeah, what?
Fuck them.
Talk about paying for 18.
Them hoes ain't bringing nothing.
Girl, you lucky I'm paying for you. It's your birthday.
Y'all going out to eat without no money? Then she talking about nobody wants a broke nigga. Nobody likes.
You either, bitch. I'm
nobody
gone.
likes a broke nigga or something like that.
You either.
Shit.
You feel me? For real.
And I damn sure don't like 18 broke bitches.
19
broke bitches.
Bitch, what you pay for your friends?
Hey, you know what though? J-Lo, that's what's wrong with society. Like, when did the man be obligated to take care of everything? I don't agree with that. I am a man who feel like I'm the head of my household, and if my money take care of everything, that's different. Yep. And it's a certain standard though. Me and you, like you and your girl, y'all together. Mm-hmm. Together. Me and my wife, we together. But if you my girlfriend, I live over here, you live over there. Man, and then we decide to move together, and you making good money, I'm making good money. Hey, in the beginning, let's do this together. Especially if you got a selfish girl. I done seen girls like let that man pay for everything, and he be struggling. And he got on some busted shoes, but she got on some red bottoms. You like that don't match. We gotta match.
Facts.
When I step out with my when you step out with your red bottoms, I better step out with my dunks on. My $800 dunk. You know what I'm just saying?
Facts.
That's what. And in today's society, women be wanting stuff for men they can't do it for themselves. I don't like that.
How you can't pay for your 18 friends?
So I gotta buy you a Birkin bag, but you can't buy you a Coach bag. But I gotta buy you a Birkin that cost what $35,000-$40,000 for a bag. Now I'm a broke nigga though. Y'all ever seen them interviews? They like, how much is your vagina? How much money does a man have to have in his account in order to hit you? They like 20 bands. Open your account. Show me 20 bands right now. Mm-hmm. No, you open that account, it's -500.
How many people? How many niggas that ran through you ain't pay you yet? But you want?
But I gotta give you the world. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like good. That's why I'm big on finding you one that that y'all make sense of your don't.
Nah, facts.
She ain't perfect, you ain't perfect, but y'all perfectly work together.
Facts, true.
And just lock that down. Stay with that. Stay with that. It's okay to have just one.
Facts.
These niggas be on 10, and then one of the 10 is actually a really good girl, but you want to look cool to everybody else, man. Them girls, they look stupid even recording that man, or even being like still on the scene and he recorded. Why do you expect for me, one man to pay for 19 women, and only one of them is my girlfriend? We ain't no.
Why she expect you to do that?
She don't. She just want to be trashy with her friends.
No, she
I probably
expect
lied
that.
and said that
She
he gonna pay for that
expect.
stuff.
Nope. She expect that.
Yeah, that's wrong though to expect that.
Facts.
That's wrong to expect that, because on Father's Day we don't expect nothing. I'm just saying, I've been a father for a certain amount of time. My wife gonna make sure she make me feel special. And on Mother's Day, she gonna make sure I understand that it's the same thing as Father's Day.
Facts.
Like, I ain't no bigger, you ain't no smaller.
Facts.
That's what, but society make it seem like Father's Day is just really like another day. But Mother's Day is like they need to get cars, a bouquet of $100 bills. I don't agree with it, man. That's what's wrong, man. It's these making the stallion type vibe. Where it's like, where it's just like, but where it's like, cause nowadays. These two dudes behind the camera.
Don't bring her up.
They strictly flames. That's exactly what they is. Girls these days, they expect stuff they can't give. Don't tell me to give you nothing if you can't give it for yourself.
No, that's true.
I'm sorry. And I'm broke because I can't give it to you. But you, what are you now? I'm broke then. You are
Fact.
trash? I'm going to call you trash then. And it's just...
Nah, fact.
They grinding girls, man. That's why I give you your flowers, bro. You gonna grind, but your girl be grinding. You get what I'm saying? Like I know, I personally know.
Facts.
I seen her grind, so like she ain't asking for no handouts. We working together.
Facts.
Tonight, guess what? I should come. If I come home to dinner, I come home with dinner. It ain't got to just be something you cook. It can be. I come home sometimes. It be. I like chicken. Yeah, Popeyes in the kitchen. A big box. I didn't have to stop and get the big box.
Facts.
She tell me, hey baby, you on your way home? Yeah, I'm home. I'm on my way home from the studio. I got some chicken here. She done did it. But you know, we married, we got the same account. But I'm just saying, it's just the world we live in, man. They want you to give what they can't get. These Jada Pinkett females. I ain't gonna talk about her shit.
Man, I want to talk about Bandman Kevin.
I got one more.
Made up apps.
Before Kiwi.
Before BBL Keefe.
Yeah. Because you said something about society. And I think in society right now, it's like they putting male and female against each other.
Yo, they want the women to be, you can do whatever a man can do. No disrespect saying they can't.
Yeah, nobody, well, I'm not saying.
She can't do everything. A woman cannot do everything a man can do.
I mean, I'm not going to tell her she can't. If she feel like she can do it, shit.
Woman up, just like a man can't do everything a woman can do.
I can't have no baby.
I can't give, I ain't gonna say have a baby. I can't give life like God give it.
No, that's the fuck I'm gonna say.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying I'm trying to give life.
They gonna say
It's a big
They
deal.
gonna say they can go get a plastic dick.
Oh, they fucking
You
rose.
need a man to have a baby, bro.
Oh, they fucking rose.
Yeah. So that rose.
Nah, for real, bro. I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Bro, it's like this though.
Women cannot do the same shit a man can do.
I agree, bro. It's just the camera right here. He gonna
Hey, what's wrong with this man?
he gonna do. How you feel about homosexuality? That's the same type of question. Hey,
I'm gonna ask him that next.
God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Man, yeah. I feel like it's like they defeminizing, whatever the word is, women. Like they want them to be so hard, and they want the man to be so this, so that. Women, you can do anything a man can do. I don't agree with that, because women can't do everything a man can do, but a woman can provide for herself. She can take care of herself. She can buy her own Birkin bag. This, and this. But and then they let me be the man, and I mean it in all due respect. Like my wife, I love her. She let me be the man. I take the trash out. I mow the grass.
Yep.
Right hand to the man. My wife probably ain't carried a grocery bag by herself. Probably. And since we first got together, I hold up a standard. You know what I'm saying? That's just my standard.
Well, you say you what?
My wife ain't carry the grocery bag. That's just something I move by.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gotta do that. It ain't wrong or right. It's just how I go about it. I cook, but guess what? Every time I be in there washing the dishes, my wife, baby, move. And that's not a woman's job or a man's job. It's just respect. Like, you know, the old school housing. Like, we're not on that. We on, like, it's respect, man. Like, respect your wife. Respect your husband, man. Like, if just like, nowadays, this nigga sitting at home all day not doing nothing. Then when they wife get home, let me take your shoes off. Let me do that. I will do that. Nothing wrong with that, but to me, I'm a man.
Fact, you gotta still be a man.
Yeah, but even if I'm down now.
Yeah, your woman can be the
provider. Yeah,
right now. Yeah.
But it shouldn't be like no forever thing.
Yeah, fact.
I'm very okay with a woman making more money than a man. I'm be 100.
Facts.
We work together.
Yeah, it's still about together. No matter
It's
who
still
work,
about together.
who
You
put
know what I'm
the money.
saying? Exactly. So like my wife, her rule is I make the last decision. I like that but then she also tell me when I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no I'm the man that whatever I say goes. It ain't I'm the woman whatever. Nah, man. That's her right there. What you doing? Yeah, tell me what you. See how I'm. I love my wife, y'all. J-Lo, you know that. J-Lo, you know that too. I love my wife. And I love the respect that we got for each other. These new age girls, man, it's about $1.
Yeah, facts.
Man mean nothing to them.
Alright, man.
That's because a lot of men have daddies.
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But I do want to still want to talk about Bandman Kelvo.
Yep. Money man.
Bandman Kelvo, a lot of people already know who he is. He's a ex-scammer / financial advisor, credit coach or
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Thief.
Scam guru.
Scam guru, yeah. You know.
Nigga with the scam chain.
Scam chain.
My heart too.
Scam chain, man. Yep. He was just in the news for getting some surgery done to himself. He felt like he don't feel how he really want to be him. Like he didn't like the way he looked, and he got some surgery done to. A lot of people call him BBL Kelvo because they saying that he got a BBL. He got fat in from his stomach to his ass or whatever he wanted, a bodybuilder ass or some shit like that.
I ain't know that.
How you feel about that, bro?
I ain't know that part. I ain't gonna lie.
No, yeah, admit.
But he just got his abs done.
No, this is just what
It came from.
This came from. Yeah, basically, the person who put it out was 16 Sharp. 16 Sharp put it out and said that he got his body done.
Yeah.
But Bandman Kelvo himself posted pictures on Instagram of like him laying on his stomach. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Dang.
yeah, so he said he was laying on whatever. So but then because 16 Sharp posted that because he is now messing with Don. And Don is Bandman Kelvo's wife, in which I just did a little quick interview with her last night. Make sure y'all check that out on Strictlyflames.
I watched his heat.
Yeah. So, how you feel about a grown man getting? You know, I mean, truly me. Before he had me, I would say I don't care because that's his body. You feel me? Well, how you feel about that?
Man, first of all, y'all go check out that Don video. I watched it. It got.
Facts.
I know anything about that situation is real. Yeah. But man, it's weird to me. I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Just the thought of it, and that's not the first time I heard of it. I even seen a dude one time on Snapchat. You know, Snapchat be showing you the other stuff, like a dude that got his abs and his calves done. I'm like, man, it's weird to me, but like, women do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women go get their whole entire body. Like I just see women get their
face,
even their vaginas. I didn't even know that you can do that. You know what I mean? I learned that from Black Ink Crew. That girl got her, and it's like, what we gonna laugh at him? We should laugh at everybody. Nicki Minaj. We should laugh at Cardi B. We should laugh at everybody. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't expect for that to happen.
They said a lot of people did it, bro.
He said all the rappers do it.
Drake.
I'm sorry. What's the one? Oh, look at this.
Hey.
What's up, baby? I'm in the interview right now. Talk to the people. Tell them how great I am.
He's amazing. He is passionate about music. He's super talented. And he loves it.
Yeah, okay, you said the right stuff. See, women stay in their place. No, I was just laughing. I love you.
Love it too.
Alright. It's weird, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I can't just imagine a man sitting on the table. Like, put Bando Kevo in your friend position, right? Let's you think of J-Bo, and you think of J-Lo, and y'all think of me. Being on the table getting my body did. This is a word, that word phrase don't go together. J-Bo when he got his body did.
Yeah, J-Bo.
J-Bo got his body.
Will I?
Yeah, nigga, J-Bo went to go get his body. I got abs and shit now, nigga.
Yeah, man, when you do that, I'm 16, I'm gonna post it. Why y'all here thinking killing everybody but you?
J-Bo act like he was boxing
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
he boxing and go off the grid for 3 months.
Yeah.
You know, that's not my body, man. That nigga's doing something. But like I said, man, you can't tell nobody they can't do that. But it's weird. It is weird to me.
Facts.
Like,
Yeah.
but we living in an era right now where nobody want to work for nothing.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Nobody want to work for nothing, man.
So basically, like Mr. Scam
Scam his body.
scammed the new body.
Why should we be surprised then? Since you put it like that, huh?
It's a scam the new body. That boy he did. I ain't gonna lie, no homo. Like looking from a workout perspective, I thought he just worked out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I found out all that, I don't think it would have ever came out either. Like why he all trying to post it as if he don't care. I don't think it would have ever came out had 16 had put it up.
So, if one of your closest people get their body done,
you do it.
I'm not asking. I'm not getting my body done.
No, I'm saying, I'm asking.
Like, I'm not going under no knife. I'm saying, but I'm also saying that I don't care that he did.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if that was my partner, I would just fire his ass up.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire him up, but I'm not gonna really,
I would call him BBL Kelvo. I would call him
BBL KG.
Like, you know, you feel me? So, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
So,
man.
I just wanted to ask that. How would you feel if KG got a BBL?
And KG got a BBL. I'm gonna find him just like you said. It's gonna be a joke for a while. Like it's gonna be a joke for some weeks,
Fact.
might even some months. But then we'll get used to it, and we might even be like, I ain't gonna lie, dang.
Like that, you do look good. Like you feel me?
It made sense to do.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's just still the thought of it. It'd be weird, but like the thought of anything in the beginning was always weird to everybody.
Right.
Like the thought of women actually wearing wigs was probably weird at one time. Women actually getting their eyebrows tattooed on. I mean, when I first seen it, I was in middle school, elementary. And I'm like, they doing it? Come to find out, I know a lot of people in my family had their eyebrows tattooed on. So it's weird. But then now some like oh yeah, my girl, she's the one that got her eyebrows tattooed on. Oh okay, actually did it hurt? That's my only question to be. So sooner or later it's gonna be, did it hurt? That's gonna be the question that we ask. Not.
No, it ain't shit. They ain't gonna ask you that. I'm saying I wouldn't get it. Like I said, I wouldn't judge people that do get it, but I would not.
No, I'm saying like we wouldn't do it. But I'm saying like stuff becoming so regular now. Like we wouldn't ever do it, but let's say our homeboy came and said I just got my body done. This two years down the road, we probably like, oh, that's crazy, man. It hurt. Not like we trying to get it, but just like it'll be that simple.
Yeah.
Oh, did it hurt? Oh, yeah. For sure. How long you gotta be down? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
All right, let's
be
good,
another
bro.
conversation.
Cause it's so.
Yeah.
These women doing it because
yeah.
and at one time, I remember when Nicki Minaj first came out, when she had her body done, we was like, oh, when we found out her was fake, like this, we didn't really realize like that could look like that a fake butt.
Yeah.
A fake butt. Then now, I know girls who ain't got no money with a fake booty.
They just spent their last one.
So they last on. Do they last cash on that? But it's regular, man. It's beginning to be regular to me, man. I don't know about the man part. I ain't got used to that part. So when I found out Bando Kevo did it, I was like, I ran to whoever I could. Like, the nigga everybody did.
Man, fuck no.
Sometimes it's okay to let y'all know artists, man, and it's okay to walk out of the interview. I'm gonna put a Kodak after that.
Fuck no.
Hey, look, it's between us. Are we talking? Nah, like, you know where you at, like that.
All right, I do want to talk about this, and maybe it's like 1 hour closing topics, bro. It's very sad, and I really do feel some type of way about this shit, to be honest. I've been thinking about this shit a lot, to be real. The U Valley kids shit, like, you know what I'm saying? With the kids, with the dude going in the kids' class and
facts.
killing the little kids. Have you seen the video?
Yeah.
Whenever, like, there's the video that dropped that the police, the man went into school and like 3 minutes later the police pulled up and was outside the classroom door. I said like 4 or 5 police was there. He let off shots. Police almost got hit or whatever. They retreat. The police retreated with kids in his classroom. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The police, who is the people that's supposed to save you and supposed to save the kids, retreated, and they did not go back into that classroom or tried to go back into that classroom until like 70, 72 minutes or 90-some minutes. They didn't go into that classroom, and it was a little kid that was calling while he was in there and was saying that he need help. Like, it's people being shot that's in the classroom, and these people is literally outside the room door. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 feet away. How you feel about that, bro? Because you have kids, and they're gonna be going to school real
this
soon.
year. Yeah, that's why I touched home, because we actually got to go in like 2 weeks. My son, my 4-year-old, is enrolled in school, and like that's my wife done cried. You know what I'm saying? Like, thinking about the fact, and what makes her cry makes me turn up. Like I couldn't imagine. You get what I'm saying? So, first of all, God rest their souls, and God have mercy on his soul. But man, you know, it all boils down to, it's like, it's nothing you can really do in life there's nothing you can really do in life that's for certain. Like, you can't for certainly send your kid to a certain school in a certain area, pay a certain amount that will
For sure
keep them safe from fights. So we don't want our kids seeing what drugs are, seeing what sex is. There's nothing you can for sure do it, right? I think as a parent, right, that's like the worst nightmare right there. Like to get that call. Like, when I seen it, I was like, oh my God. Like, all I think was like, I got kids, man. Like, they gotta go to these trash schools, man, this trash country. Like, you know. But all I can do is pray, bro. That's all we really can't physically do. That we can homeschool them, and that's gonna cost a certain amount, and they may miss out on a certain amount. It's gonna be pros and cons to it, you know. So we went to school, we survived, right? Like, and it was happening then. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say as much as it's been happening in the last 10 years, but when we was in school, it did happen before. You know what I'm saying? Then before us, it happened. So the only thing we just gotta be, man, just stay prayed up. That's all I can. That's the only argument I can. And to the parents, man, I don't know what. I couldn't even talk to one of the parents of the kid who lost a kid, because I cried last night watching Ray. Y'all seen Ray Charles movie when his brother drowned.
Fact.
Like, I cried, like, because my kid is around their age. You know, they play and they do stuff, they move around and break stuff and jump off stuff, and I was like, oh my God, like, to lose your kid. Like, the mama, how she ran out there and grabbed that kid and shake her baby, pat the baby on the back, and none of that could help. The stuff that usually stop the baby from crying, none of that could help the baby come back alive. So I couldn't imagine being a parent, like, only like knowing my baby is dead because somebody killed him. Not because my baby drowned, I fell, you murdered my baby. I wouldn't want no peace. There won't be no peace for me. I'm just being honest. And I don't mean to sound like heinous, but your mama gotta be under witness protection. Cause I just know me as a daddy how I feel about my kids. So man, it sucks, man. And anytime I'm arming the teachers, but I don't trust the teachers either. Like, who do you trust? That's when you just gotta pray. There's no way you can fix it. And then I know you finna have a kid, and I know like I know they go through your head, especially with you having a kid, because in 4 years you'll be getting the school clothes ready for him, with the baby. I don't know, man. I don't know how to say it. I don't know where my mind will be at. So I just hate it, man. I just hate it for them kids.
You also said you feel like the teachers should not have guns.
Nah, because teachers have bad days. Y'all ever had a teacher cry in class?
Yeah.
I had a teacher cry in class. Like,
we had a teacher who cried,
had got so pissed off and got so like under stress that they cried. Yeah. Imagine with a gun.
Yeah.
Imagine your kid the class clown like I was. I was a class clown. I was the one making all the jokes. I was a good kid, but I was bad. Right. So nobody want their kid being the victim of your bad night with your wife, or your divorce that you going through, or you know what I'm saying. So it's just like I'm no with the guns for the kids. I feel like more security. I feel like the police need to get the police. Like, how you sit outside there? How you retreat? You can't retreat on my kids.
No kids.
Nah, then they say a man went in there.
Man, no, you gotta watch.
That's a lie.
Then they got their kids out safe and sound.
That's a real thing. They really got their kids out. Oh yeah, they should be.
Bro,
I'm spazzing. I'm doing 100.
It's 400. I just found out it was 400 officers there.
You could have bomb rushed that class. And they got them little shield things. You could have bomb rushed that class when he was in it and blew his top back without losing a bunch of kids. So how many died?
19 kids.
God, 19 kids.
19 kids, 2 adults.
And the other ones got shot?
I think maybe one person survived.
Oh, so he was just popping them, like really taking their life.
So he point blanked them kids.
Man.
Yeah.
Not to change the subject, but then it's also like, as a black man, it's like so much you can't like wrap your head around. Like, a minority got killed when he did it. Then about the other dudes who was white that didn't get killed. Then my dude who just ran into the grocery store with a GoPro on his chest with the word nigga on the front of his gun, popping people, then get to the white man and say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then go to the next person, kill him. Like, he get to go home.
He go home. What
the white? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't die. That's what I'm saying.
You can flip the roles. What's the dude named Jalen Walker or something like that? He got shot 60 times.
I thought, They shot
him 90 times.
Yeah. And then what you got to do that just kill him?
Running away, right? When he was fleeing.
Yeah. I mean, you shot him in the back. We can't do that if somebody breaking your house right now. You can't shoot them if they running, but you can shoot them as a police officer. And then you got a guy like Dylan Parks. I think what's his name, Dylan something, who killed people at the church.
And got Burger King.
And I thought that was cap. That was really proving he really got Burger King. The guy who did it got fired and stuff like that. Like, what George Floyd got is, I mean, we can go deep, we can go all day with that. But I say that accounts for a lot of stuff, man. And then, I know I'm not trying to sound conspiracy theorist. I'm not that type of dude, but I feel like everything be playing. Yeah. Ain't no way so the way the gun control is going and the way the population control is going right now, like all the stuff they're trying to do and put into place and how they want to take away the guns. This stuff always happens whenever they start talking about taking away the gun, somebody get killed. I'm talking like a mass shooting. And if they can take the blame on, man, it's just a lot, man.
I understood, bro. Man, we really appreciate you tapping back in with Strictlyflames, bro. Like, for real, bro. We got a long ass interview, man. We talked about a whole bunch of shit, bro. Before we get out of here, man, we want you to shout us out one time, bro.
Yep. Shout out to Scream. Look. I'm familiar with all of them. I'm gonna say it anyways. Shout out Screenshot, Visual, Strictly Flames, the whole family, the whole thing. Hey, shout out to my beautiful wife, Kayla Slaughter, my everything, my kids, all 3 of them, my mother-in-law. I want to tell her, like, I just thank her for everything. Cause it's a team, man. Like, being a rapper, man, you gotta have your team, but you gotta have a team that you can trust behind you. Shout out my label, BSGG, Mo Vickers, BSGG, Lil Man, Adriana, that's y'all already know, that's my ace boom. That's the person I'm rocking with all the time. Trizzy, Tron, man, you know who Tron is, Jbotv. That's family, man. It's just like my sisters, man. It's like everybody, when I need them in me rapping and stuff like that, they always there. Ariel Taylor, RP Man Debbie, Free Nachi, she home now. It's just a lot, man. I love y'all, man. And Strictly Flames, once again, for even putting this platform for artists, big and small, to get a chance to be heard, be seen, and be more than just a track. Be a person you can put and a face you can put to that track. So that's big, man. So I love y'all, man. Flames, Jbotv. Like I say, if you ain't shooting with Strictly Flames and Screenshot Visual, you might not hit your target. No cap.
Appreciate you, bro. All right, gang.